People say that they're scared of fashion, but I don't really think it's about the clothes. Hello, welcome back to the You Becoming podcast, where we talk all self-worth, identity, how fashion can be a tool to help you heal through your process. I'm gonna break it down really simple. Fashion is identity. Fashion becomes a mirror of your self-belief, but also your insecurities, because it invites perception. It is not the fabric, it's not everything that is on our body that we're fearful of. It is quite literally other people's emotions. If you are a very empathetic person, you're gonna feel the emotions of other people's opinions. And I spoke about this on my videos before, but everything that you feel from other people in whatever scenario may not actually be the case. And of course, that's all well and easy to say, but when you're in the moment, how can you regulate yourself? But before we go into that, I want you to really feel into the power of what fashion can give you. Fashion can be a tool to choose yourself. It can be an incredible journey for you to invoke different emotions within yourself and also the other people around you in a very, very positive way. When you start dressing for you and how you see yourself, you start reclaiming you and your identity and your self-belief in yourself. Even when I was studying fashion, when I would tell people that I was studying fashion, they would be like, that doesn't really seem like something you would do or something that you were interested in, because I was so like grounded and down to earth and things like this. And you know what? I was a bit scared of fashion stores. I was scared of how expensive it was. I was scared that nothing would look right. I was scared that like my boobs would just constantly be like blubbering out and like nothing looked good. And I was scared of the actual process of going into the changing room and having that freaking meltdown when I have this amazing event. I want to look amazing. I want to feel fantastic. And yet I'm in the changing room just feeling so depleted. Or I'll settle for something that I'm like, it's gonna have to do. My relationship with fashion and my body and how I saw myself and how I was treating myself, I really fell in love with just going regularly and buying myself things. And that wasn't something that I could do for a very long time. I think finances was a huge part of it. I think my body image, my actual body shape and style, and my finances really put in so many barriers. Like there's so many clothes that I loved, but then I either couldn't afford them or they didn't look good on my body. Finding out like your body type, not trying to change your body first of all, but finding out your body type and then like your colors and everything made like secondhand shopping so much better. And this can also reflect your worth, that you're not worthy of spending £50 on a t-shirt for yourself. Secondhand shopping and you find something that is absolutely iconic that really lights you up inside, it feels like such a win. Like it's such a life win. You're like, oh my god, if I hadn't have gone into the store today, like this wouldn't have been mine, this would have been somebody else's. And you're like literally grateful that somebody else has donated this, because you're like, this is awesome. Macklemore, I can hear you in my head right now. And it also taught me that like you can look gorgeous. You can look so tailored and sexy and stunning, elegant and classy for the same price, if not less of a price, than like a hoodie and a jogger two-piece from Gymshark. FYI, if you're wanting like a little bit of help to like help rejig your style, I do have a style reset guide. But moving on swiftly, let's go back to the changing room experience, about like regulating yourself when you are in the changing room. Because I just want to mention that like every single generation has had their own issues of body image. Like every single generation has suffered with some form of like societal pressure. And if you're a woman, I can tell you the worst thing for you to do, even though you're like maybe seeking comfort at the moment, is degrading your body in front of people. The amount of women that I have spoken to that like, I never used to have a problem with my arms, I never used to have a problem with my legs, but then because everybody else was constantly saying, oh, I can't have my arms showing, I can't have this showing, I can't have that showing, oh, this is too revealing, yada yada yada, they then believed that about themselves, or they felt the shame if they were to show that. We're in the changing room. Deep breaths. These clothes were not for my body. These clothes do not deserve my purchase. Right now, I'm going to remind myself of the precious, gorgeous, amazing human being I am. Because I am. I am here. I am alive. I'm so grateful to be alive. Realistically, I may find something in a few days. Realistically, I do have things in my wardrobe already. Realistically, all they're going to care about is that I'm there with them. I'm there at this event. That I'm here, share my joy, share my love. They're not actually going to care what I'm wearing. And I understand that I care that what I'm wearing. But I can care more about my happiness with the people that I love more. This was the You Becoming podcast. The way I'm finishing off all my pods is go into a fashion store, pick out one thing that you wouldn't usually buy. Like one thing that kind of makes you feel like questioning whether you should try it on. And it's like, maybe it's a bit sexier, maybe it's a bit more reserved, maybe it's a bit more colourful. Whatever it is, go try it on. And I want you to find at least 2 things that is great about it. And also, when you take it off, I want you to find 2 more things. You are the most hottest, baddest, gorgeous woman in this freaking universe.